GM, and today we're gonna talk about the new battle heat system in Tekken 8. So we're gonna go on here and try and look at it, and we're gonna talk about it. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. As you can see,
Okay, next slide, please.
Jack has the back two, and then he does the new heat mechanic with a dash, and then he does the 4-2 afterwards. As you can see, he does 4-2 into the extension. So what I'm seeing from this is that the back two on hit, he get the 4-2 guaranteed, which is 4-2 is a high into that new extension, and that whole thing is guaranteed. So that looks really, really cheap, guys. Back two on hit into the 4-2, which is plus 10. I mean, which is 10 frames, and then the whole new string. So that seems to be guaranteed. Back, see that? He did.
Okay,
He
next
did.
slide, please.
Back two, 4-2 into the new string, all guaranteed. Lars, which it looks like when you see when Lars does forward 1 plus 2 into 4-4-3, that forward 1 plus 2 looks exactly like Law's forward 1 plus 2. So that could be really good. Hopefully it's plus frames on block like Laws, right? So he did 4, whatever this move is, I'm gonna just call it 4-1 plus 2 because that's Laws notation. So it hit him into like a crumple type state, right? Then after that, he did 4-4-3, which most people do if they mess up the running 3, but this is safe on block. But his 4-4-3 leads into the new heat system, and then he gets a bound combo. So he could continue his, little offense or get the guaranteed combo afterwards. Jin, 1 plus 2, which is a 13 frame punish, I believe. 13 or 14 frames. On hit, he could do the new dash into 4-4-2, into the dash, into he did a back 3 into like some new homing move looking move. That looks like a homing move. It does look like a homing. Bomb into whop. Yeah, that's a homing move, right? Because you can see the stripe. So he did 1 plus 2 on hit, running move into 4-4-2 into free mix up. But you don't need to do back 3 afterwards. They just did the back 3 to show his new move. You know what I'm saying? That's all they did with that. Then he did punish it and turn it to devil or whatever. So you see, he did back 2 into 4-2 into the guarantee string. And then Lars did 4-1 plus 2, 4-4-3. I'm guessing that the heat system is probably going to be on some is not part of the rage system they saying. So I'm guessing that with this new system or whatever, basically I think is like, I guess if you have like aggressive momentum in the match, you're going to be able to do this new heat system. So I guess I'm guessing is more like whoever presses the most, right? Whoever it tallies in the match, whoever's more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So there's like specific moves you got to do, and it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then you could do a heat system. That's what I think. But I do think it's going to be like a meter-based thing. And depending on the moves you do, there's going to be specific moves you do that's going to keep building it up. So you're able to do it. Because if you're able to do it like all the time, that shit's going to be way too cheap. But I think it's a system type thing that has nothing to do with rage. It's just going to be something you build up by doing specific moves in a match, and it's going to keep building up throughout the match, and it's going to be like some meter type thing. And then, it's going to lead into like plus frames and all kinds of stuff. But it seems like Jack, he gets the guarantee forward too. So some characters might get something guaranteed. Like let's say, like Jack does back 2 on hit, and then he gets a guarantee string. So I'm guessing some characters, if they have like a heat thing that goes to the joint on hit, they're probably gonna get a guarantee string. And then some other characters is gonna get the new heat move on like for a free combo, and then some other characters are gonna be able to do it for plus frames like Jin. Jin does, that on hit. He does 4-4-2, and then he could do it, for plus frames. So I think every character is gonna have a different specific way they can use it. A character like King is gonna be really cheap because then he's gonna do the new heat move after anything, and then he's gonna pretty much get like a free throw mid-low mix up. So that's gonna be really, really cheap. So who knows? It's all speculation right now. But I hope it's like a meter management type thing that you can't do all the time, because that's just gonna be OD. People just gonna spam it all day. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like they aiming the game to be more offense orientated and less like keep out and spacing. They want this game to be a boxing match. That's what they want to do with Tekken 8. They want it to be a boxing match. They did say that the game is gonna have sidewalking, so that's good. That is gonna be sidestepping in the game. I don't know why people thought there wasn't gonna be sidestepping in a 3D fighting
ただ、
game. So it's obvious that
ピ
it's
ン
gonna
と
be
かを
sidewalking.
見てもらう
So
と、
like I said, some
こう、なぜ
characters is
か
gonna have plus frames after the
一
joint.
回
Some
2が
characters
そし
is
てさら
gonna,
に
plus
さらに
frames with
キ
the
ャン
free
セル
mix up. Some
かかって
characters is
る
gonna get
と思うんです
guaranteed
けど、
damage off of
ま
it.
あ、こ
And
のあ
some
たり
characters is
も、
gonna get a full
実
combo
は発動の
when
さ
they
せ
do a
方
specific
とか
move on
で、
hit into it. Like Jack gets the
少し
forward
変
two
わ
into
っ
the
てく
full
る。まあ、
string
逆に言うと
when he
どの
hits you
キャ
with
ラで
back
も
two on hit. So
チェン
that's
ジする
mad
こと
cheap.
ができるということですね。
Other characters are gonna get a full
And there's
50-50,
also
like Lars
some
did, into the
differences as
combo.
well you saw with
You know what I'm saying?
Jack,
And then
he just has kind of like a
Jin is gonna be
attack
able to
down
get
low,
a, you know,
but other
1+2
characters
punish. He's gonna punish like
Jin,
a
for
hop kick or
example,
something with
actually
that.
cancel out of some of their moves
And then he's gonna get his little
so
50-50
there's
with that.
various
So as you
elements
can
that
see, it
you
seems
can
like every character is gonna have different
so
ways to
other
use it,
characters can also do something similar to what Jin is
and
doing.
it's gonna have different
で、
things
こ
is gonna
の
happen.
ヒートシステ
So
ム
I'm
の
very
面白いとこ
interested
ろ
in
は、
seeing how many characters
ま
have
あ、単純にね、自分が
different
使ってる
ways
キ
to
ャラク
use
タ
this
ー、
new heat
攻
system.
め方とか、
But I'm definitely the heat system is gonna have like some kind of meter you build up for it, and I think it's gonna be dependent on certain moves you do. That's gonna build it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be pretty much. That's why they say the game is an aggressive game, because they want people to attack to build up the heat meter, so then you could use it and regain the offense in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna do with this game. So the game is gonna be really aggressive, and the heat meter is gonna be make it even more aggressive. But what's gonna make it crazy is that I know there's gonna be certain players that are not gonna respect the heat meter, and even if you at Wild Plus and somebody does the heat meter
戦略
joint,
が変わってくるってことは、もちろんあ
they're
るん
gonna
ですけ
try
ど、
to
まあ、
like
それ以
armor
上に、
move
例え
afterwards.
ば
You know what I'm
僕、
saying? But I
ね、
think
こ
the
こ
heat
にいる
meter
コアの
joint
プレ
is
イヤーの
so
方はご存知だ
plus
と思うんですけど、
that you won't
僕、
be
例
able to
えば、
armor afterwards. So I'm hoping for that. I'm
なんか、
hoping that you actually have to
例え
take the
ば、
mix up.
ミ
And
ス
it's
タン
not
ク
on
とか
some
使って
scrubby
たりす
shit
る
like
けど、
Tekken
キ
7,
ングとか使ってると
where
見
you
たこ
could
とな
just
いと思うんです
armor
け
your
ど、
way out of the
今
50-50,
回
because it looks like you
今回
can't
の
do
このヒート
anything
シ
when
ス
you
テムが入
when
っ
you
たこ
eat
と
the
によって、
full
他のキャラを
the
結
new
構
heat rate
触り
heat
たくなる、
joint
遊びた
after
くなる
like
んで、
this. You know what I'm
その
saying?
キ
After
ング
that
は
and
相
442 and shit,
当、
it looks like you can't do shit.
僕にとってはですけどね、
So that's good.
この
It's
ヒート
gonna
システムのおかげ
it's
で、
it's a positive
僕
to
に
it.
合う
It's
キャ
gonna
ラクタ
make
ー
you
というか、
block.
あ、こ
You're
う
not
な
gonna
り
be able
そう
to
やな
armor
って
your
いう
way
よ
out
う
of
な
it.
感じで、
I
印象
hope not, because it's just
を、
just
作りなが
speculation.
ら、
I'm just looking at
見
it,
せながら、
and I'm just
相手
taking
を
a big guess.
すごく
So hopefully you won't be
見
able
合
to
わ
armor
せて、
it. But I think the game is gonna be
いろん
kind
な
of
技を
crazy though.
当てやすく
All the
やりやすく
offense
な
and
る、
then
そういう
armor
ことができるように
and
なる
then
と思うの
rage
で、
arts, because we saw
皆
Paul
さ
got a
んもちょっ
rage
と
art,
今
right? We
回、
saw Paul got the
自
rage
分
art or whatnot.
持ってたキャ
So
ラ以外
Paul is
に、
in there with the rage art.
when he's picking King and
You know what I'm saying? So
直線
that
の
that
敵
joint
に
is
なり
gonna
ます
be
ので、
OD, because Paul's gonna have the rage
はい、
art,
なくな
and
るわけじゃ
everybody
ない
got
で
the
すけど、
rage art. So you're gonna be able.
are
Hopefully, this is
expected
so plus that you
threats.
can't rage art or armor
Stages
move
are all
out of it,
designed around that.
because that would be
You
mad
go to
corny,
strategically move
and it'll make
around
the
and
game
do
scrubby too. Because then you're gonna have to do the new heat move and then bait out the armor or the rage art. But it looks like it's too plus for you to do
ちなみ
anything.
に、
So that's a
サ
good
イド
thing
ステップ
about
とかで
Tekken 8.
先ほど
So
の
shouts to
ステッ
Tekken
プの
8,
格闘ゲーム
and
の
I
方
hope it's
が、
plus enough that makes
こ
you
のステージ、
have
背
to
景の
block.
ステージにかかるコストが
I'm not sure if
上がって
armor
ない
moves are
感じ
still in
で、
the game,
本当
but
は
I'm guessing they are. But if they
いいの
not,
かっていう話をし
that's
た
a
ぐらい
plus
なん
for the
ですけど、
game if they take out armor moves. Because I
そんな
haven't
こと
seen
は
any
す
armor
み
moves
ま
yet.
せんので
But
しょ
I'm
うか。
guessing they left armor moves, especially since
Rage
rage arts are still in the game. Rage drives, I'm not too sure if they still in the game neither. So we'll see, man. This is just speculation, man. To me, the game looks pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Is different enough from Tekken 7 and other Tekken games that it's gonna be fun to play. Cause you know, as players that's been playing Tekken for like 7 games, 8 games, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to play the same game over and over, right?
今後ね、たくさんアップ
So
デート
we don't want to play the same game over and
で、
over.
この
We
ヒート
really
シス
don't.
テム
We
の
want
面白い
something
と
new.
こ
So
ろ
I
は、
think this game is gonna be fun enough
まあ単純にね、
and
自分が
cool
やってる
enough
攻め
for
方、戦略が変わってくるってことは、
you know, for people to get it in and be like, yo, this is new and it's fun. It's not like the same Tekken 7 that I've been playing for 8 years. So it's gonna be new. It's gonna be very different than every other Tekken game. The characters you play with, like King and if Lee is in the game, Lee's architect is spacing and counter hits. It's gonna have to switch it up. Lee's gonna have to be offensive and counter hits. Very offensive, aggro, counter hit aggro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. So thanks everybody for tuning in to my video. Be sure to subscribe and like, and also check out my Twitch channel, which is fightinggm_TV. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and see y'all next time. Peace out.